Hello everyone, welcome back to more Warhammer 40,000 Sanctus Reach. I am DisturbingPuppet. So we have finished the Space Wolf campaigns. Today we're actually going to start the Ork campaign, which is one of the DLCs. So I've got all of the DLCs, or eventually going to work our way through all of them, is what I expect. I've kind of been looking forward to playing as the Orks for a while. I think it'll be kind of a lot of fun, a lot of different units. It'll kind of take a little while to get a learning curve going for what units to use how, but I have a pretty good idea from having been killing Orks for quite a while now, how I can hopefully use them. Overall, I think probably battle wagons are going to be way more important, getting units closer faster, because my accuracy is going to be terrible. Battle wagons as transports are good, because even if the transport gets destroyed, the guys inside don't get hurt. So just let the battle wagon take the damage instead, those kind of things. Also had some people tell me that if you line up units directly behind one another, you can actually shoot through one unit safely, as long as you're directly behind them. You won't actually hit the unit directly in front of you. So that might be useful for screening some units, and we'll kind of see how things go. But it does block for reaction fire. So at least that's what I've been told. We'll test it out and see how that goes. We might try some different experiments with some shuffling units around and just kind of see how things go. I'm assuming the first couple missions will be fairly easy. We'll kind of see how it goes. I think we'll just leave the difficulty on the higher setting that we had it on. Not sure if we're going to get a cutscene or what here to start. Okay, Orks land on the deserted island of Dominus, spread across the barren land, silhouetted against the raging skies where the abandoned factories and warehouses ripe for looting. Big Red, a ferocious Weirdboy of great malicious power, would execute his plan. Oh well. Wolfar Scar Warriors ripped through the bullying sky of Alaric, prime their target, sacred mountains to bolster support for their fighting brothers already in assault. Iron Storm struck the falling wolf forces from all sides like a precursor to the horror that awaited them. Brace for impact, brothers, the pack leader howled, and within a piercing split second the drop pod smashed into the sulfuric rock of Dominus. So we missed something there. I wasn't sure if we'd be fighting against Space Marines. I kind of figured we probably would be, because this was the first DLC. The Imperial Guard came later. So let's kill some Marines. Alright, we've got various different story missions. This is not a ton of missions. It's a decent number. Got Ork landing, a lot of skirmishes. I'm not sure how this is going to work out as far as like the order we're going to play things at. It might be kind of set. Alright, Orks landing. The impetuous Orks and cruel Weirdboy Big Red have landed on the Isle of Dominus, an island of derelict manufactorums and abandoned storage depots. Big Red orders his horde to secure the landing area, ready for looting. And that's what we just read. Secure the area, boys. This is where we have the teleporters. Shoot any that moves. Unknown to Big Red, the scattered Ulfar forces were doing the very same thing. I do think the Weirdboys in this, having the exposed brains, is kind of creepy. I don't know. The old models and stuff didn't have that. I liked kind of the old Weirdboys would have sort of like minders and stuff with them as part of like one carved unit. Shows how long ago I played 40k. Alright. Main objective, capture and hold victory points. Capturing victory points will provide reinforcements. Alright. I can't tell where we're starting. So I guess if we take this, we'll get transports. Here we'll get fast attack. Here we'll get melee. That's what I'm assuming. If we take the positions, we'll get those kind of reinforcements. But I don't see where we're starting. To see how many points we have. Oh, we basically have everything. Alright, so we're going to start with Big Red. So level 4 Weirdboy. What do you have? Warp Bubble. Alright, we've seen this before fighting against the Orks. Air around the Weirdboy is distorted by warp energy. All units within 3 tiles get an automatic 50% cover bonus. Just harder to hit. Warpath. The Weirdboy projects warp energy into all Orks nearby him, increasing fighting ability. All infantry units within 2 tiles gain a bonus melee attack this turn. Alright, not bad. Kill Bolt, Weirdboy blast concentrate warp energy at one target. I think I've seen that before, hitting dreadnoughts, things like that. Power Burst, Weirdboy charges his staff with warp energy, hits all men on a tile. Overload, Weirdboy has a 30% chance to explode with warp energy on death. This is why I always would try to kill the Weirdboys when I could. Power Vomit. Weirdboy spews gross warp energy. Range 4, it's a cone. Alright. Got a Pain Boy here. Urdy Syringe. A steel syringe filled with toxic goo. 40 ballistic protection, 40 combat skill, 1 action. Okay, so we can give someone an extra action and make them tougher. Decent. Dock tools, an array of saws and blades. Painboy uses to patch up injuries. Every man in the unit regains 80 HP. That's pretty decent. Fighting Juice. Strange Cocktail increases fighting ability. Plus 40 ballistic protection. Plus 20 combat skill. 100 base morale. Okay, definitely want to use that for people if they've gotten the morale trash. Fungus Stick Bomb. Probably this is the standard AoE grenade. Spews toxic fungus. 30 damage per turn. Oh no, it actually lasts. It's more like radiation then. And we've got 2 units of Sluggas. So how do the Sluggas stack up? So they're regular boys, they're not knobs. We have kind of mediocre ballistic armor. We've got a decent amount of health. Heavy armor is pretty low. So the Slugga is a couple shots, okay accuracy, very little piercing, pretty short range, kind of like, I guess, bolt pistol equivalent. And Choppas. This is what we really want to be doing damage with, probably, is the Choppas. Getting any lines? No, we're not. Okay. Alright. So, a lot of the story missions I don't get to deploy or anything or change setups, so that's kind of what I expected here. Take a look at the objectives. We are pretty spread out. These are fairly close. So the Space Wolves do have that. I wonder where they're at. Got to be around here somewhere. So I think up here there was artillery. That might be a good way to go, is just kind of straight on in to grab these and then try to advance east, maybe. Let's take a look around. So we can kind of have guys go out, come back, and heal up. Weirdboy we can do some general protection with, that kind of thing. Let's be a little bit cautious. We'll move part of the way just to see if we spot anything. Okay. Space Marines can pretty much shred me from range, so I want to either close the distance really quickly or stay way far away from them where they can't even see me. So again, we've got some protection. I wonder how long that lasts, though. Some healing. Increased morale and protection. Can you make it to the objective? You can. Let's just grab it, because we'll get something. Alright, that's a whole bunch of somethings. Now we got some Knob Sluggas, Storm Boys, Knob Combo Scorches, Storm Boys, Sluggas. So the Knob Sluggas, 800 health, 73 armor. If our Choppas are the same. Looks like it's maybe a little better than the boys' Choppas. So 800 health is quite decent, as opposed to these guys 450. Okay. Where do we want to move to next? That's pretty close. That's pretty close. Oh, we've got Marines right there. Alright, can I use you guys this turn? I can. Those are just Blood Claws, though, and not a big deal. They've got super short range, no grenades. What are my choices here? We can rally, we can put a Warp Bubble, Warpath. If I can reach them this turn, Warpath may not be a bad idea. I can with some of them. Let's do it. Sure, why not? So we project warp energy into all orcs near him, increasing fighting ability. All infantry units of the 2 tiles get a bonus melee attack this turn. Alright. I think only one of them is going to actually make it into close combat, but that's fine. I've got some cover here. Let's just advance and see if we see anything else here on the edge. What do we have there? Pack Leader. Alright. Close combat weapons, most likely. I may be like overly cautious here because I know how powerful the Marines can be at range. Painboy we might want to hold back. Do have Storm Boys who can go charging in if we want to. Combo Scorches can actually get up without getting shot at and do some damage first, so let's do that. So I can't hit him with a grenade, we might as well. So that stunned them. So we can shoot or we can set them on fire. We are pretty close range for the flames. The flames probably won't do much to them, but it will do some melee damage. We've got some more blood claws hiding back there. Alright, let's just soften them up a little bit. Fairly close, so our accuracy shouldn't be too terrible. But we are orcs, so it's not going to be great. We've got more over here. That's not great. Can't make it to them. You could make it to them. You can make it. Alright. I'm kind of hesitant here just because I know how powerful the Marines can be, but if I can get into close combat with them, I can do some pretty good damage. So let's charge into close combat here. I think he's just got blood claws here, pretty much is it. Toss a grenade over. Do a little bit of damage over there. Let's go in for some chopping here. Choppa, very high chance. Bonus melee attack. That didn't do very much damage. Alright, we'll take our bonus melee attack. And that didn't do very much damage. Okay, so not a great start. You have to like chop our way through them very slowly. You can't make it into close combat. Fine. The knobs can take a lot of damage, so we'll kind of have them sort of out front. Is there a better tile I can throw this? Yeah, that's better. Throw some fire into them. Basically just the orc equivalent of bolt pistols there, taking shots. So yeah, we didn't actually hit our own guys there, so that's fine. Can I get anybody else other than Storm Boys over there? Probably not really. It's my facing all weird. What else can you do? Rally, Warp Bubble. Warp Bubble may not be a terrible idea. And then I've also got my Power Vomit. That's got about the same ranges of like Heavy Flamer, right? So we can kind of sneak in here on the side. They're sort of looking up this direction, so we can actually kind of get around them if we want to go for both. It's not a terrible idea because we are pretty close to the objectives. Just depends on how much stuff is over there. Alright, let's bring the Painboy on in. If the orc or the Marine player can see him, he's going to be a priority target, most likely. So we'll try to keep him sort of protected. Alright, let's run up here and grab some coverage and see if we can spot any more Marines. They have a pack leader with them. Alright, have some stick bombs. Unfortunately, we don't get any extra close combat attacks. Let's just try to shoot down this guy. Do what damage we can. Very bad orc accuracy going for us there. We're probably better off getting within 1 or 2 tiles or engaging in close combat generally. I know you guys have crack grenades, right? At least when I play against you, you do. Crack stick bombs. Cleva ammo. Sneaky rounds that follow targets and paint them, useful for blind gits. 20% chance to hit all ranged attacks versus this target this turn. So it's kind of like the seeker ammo the Marines had, sort of highlighting a target, I guess. If I'm reading that correctly. So you're not bad in close combat. We could kind of jump behind these guys. So we could crack grenade. We could also hit them in close combat. We might want to use up here because we've got a lot more enemies here. But they're mostly close combat troops. The Bloodclaws aren't super fantastic. So if we go here, I get shot in the face. All right, got to pay attention to the tiles that are highlighted. More there. All right, you guys have a crack. Nice, good damage. That did very little. That was okay. We've got our bonus melee attack. All right, leader down. And I want you guys out of there because you got shot in the face. I don't have a great spot for you, so let's just come back here. Hiding behind the cover. We'll have the other Storm Boys go for you guys. And I don't want to get shot on the way, so let's be careful about our positioning. Have a crack grenade. And do I want to stay here? I could move up to here to grab the cover, but he's got flamers there that I didn't see. That's sort of a problem. I don't want to hang out there then. So let's just hit him and then maybe run away. So we're going to chase them here. Really don't want you there because you get shot. Got our bonus attack, so let's go for it. Unfortunately, these guys are awfully hardy. So killing Marines is not the easiest thing in the world. So we'll just grab some cover there. Facing doesn't matter quite so much with short-range missile weapons like the pistols and things. You can kind of see our radius is all the way around us in a square. Facing armor, I don't think matters for infantry. So we killed his leader. Did a little bit of damage to them. These guys are way more dangerous than the Bloodclaws. Of course, I've sent all my knobs over here to deal with the Bloodclaws and try to wipe them out. Alright, so we've got healing, fighting juice. I could have given somebody fighting juice if I was paying more attention. Kind of learning all the skills and things as we go is definitely got to be a learning curve. Nobody's within range of that. You're kind of stuck. That's fine. So we'll kind of see where we want to go with our leaders next turn. We'll see where there are more Marines coming at us. But let's give them the opportunity to go, because I'm pretty sure I've used everybody. Yeah. Tiny, tiny amount of damage there. In this exchange, I should do more damage. Yeah. Since they are just Bloodclaws. Okay, that was a lot. We could set up a good flame here. Trash some of the morale a little bit. Power Fist. Yes, first attack didn't do very much. Second one definitely did. Come on, show me what the flamers are doing. Yeah. Tacticals, retreat. That's the power of regular Marines with bolters. Just erase my guys. Alright. Well, I could try to just jump in and grab the objective since I had some vision of it and we definitely would get some reinforcements like right on top of it. So if there is nobody there, I could just jump in and grab it. Oh, we might get shot on the way, and you guys did take some damage. I definitely want to heal them up. How are you guys looking? You're banged up. You're okay. Got you guys in an okay position to charge in. I can heal up somebody if I want to move up. I could probably also use my vomit to do some damage. I just have to be careful about where I place it to not hit my own units. Let's come on in. Let's take a look at what our options are. So we can add some morale. I should probably check how our morale is doing. You're shaken. Yeah, morale's not fantastic, so maybe the morale isn't a bad idea. And let's take a look. Well, I'm going to hit my own guys here a bunch, unless I pull back. But I've got to trash their morale first if I want to be able to get away. Let me see if I can hit anybody here with flame without hitting my own units. I think I just hit the one, and that's about it. Let's do that and see if we can shake them at least. Okay, so we've got that unit's broken. The pack leader's still okay. Can't get that far in to do any healing. So we could give them some fighting juice and then send them on in. That's an option. I'm worried about these guys. I'd like to get them out of here if I can. So they're broken. Should you have another action? You do have another action. Alright. I didn't use it. I guess we could drop the warp bubble just because, but it's not really going to do anything. Yeah, I can't hit these guys with my vomit, which is unfortunate. I'd like to get these guys out of here and then be able to use it, but I don't think I'm going to be able to. Let's go for the leader here.
Filthy sinners!
Alright, so that gets us a kill, so we can pull you back and get you out of the way. I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of this kind of thing, shuffling units in and out of combat with the Orks. Are you guys a lost cause? If you are a lost cause, we can just flame them anyway. We could hit them, so they're shaken, they're broken. If I can just do some morale damage to them, I can then move out of here. And then we could freely use our ectoplasmic vomit. So let's try for some attacks, just to see if I can damage their morale enough to get out of here. But these guys are fairly fresh, so I don't think it's going to work. I might just have to write these guys off and just light them up anyway. That's kind of what I'm thinking. That sounds very orky. Alright.
We will make them pay in blood!
Well, we didn't kill our unit off. We took out some of them. We did a good job killing some of the Marines. They're almost dead. They're pretty trashed. They're still okay. You guys took some damage. Let's heal you guys up.
I'll fix that. Just gonna chop it all fast.
Have some health. Do I want to throw kind of a rad grenade back here? It would mean it's kind of harder to get into close combat with them. I could attack... that's cover. I could attack from here still, and it would be safe. Yeah, let's do that. We'll hit this unit as well. So did some good damage there, dropped one of them. And let's give you Fight and Juice. So ballistic protection, extra morale, extra ability in combat. And we'll try to position you somewhere safe, although you are going to get shot on the way in. Okay. And hopefully I'm not going to push them back and follow them up, because that would seem like a really bad idea. And we really didn't do very much damage there. Some okay progress, but nothing fantastic. Don't think you guys can take this. I might want to just jump in and try to grab the objective there. I know we've got flamers and at least one unit of regular marines, so that's not great. Yeah, let's keep pushing over here. Let's have you hop out and absorb any fire. Okay, so you're covering that area, so I can't just fly through there. I can actually fly down here and then maybe around. But I don't think I'll reach it if I go that route. I'm going to have to get shot if I go that way. Hey, look, we found some flamers. So flamers, when I was playing as the Marines, I didn't find super useful because I often wasn't getting that close to the enemy, but probably against playing as the Orks, because I want to get so close to them as quickly as possible, I'm probably going to run into the situation where I'm going to want to target flamers first. They're not super great in close combat or anything, so hopefully we'll do some decent damage. They don't get reaction shots, so they're not quite as dangerous. If I can trash these guys' morale, we can stop them from getting an Overwatch shot. So let's try for that. I don't think we're going to do it. We did push them out of position, though. So maybe we can get through here without getting shot. Let's just see if we can sneak in and grab the objective. No, we're going to get shot on the way. Hopefully that's it. There we go. That's what I wanted. Surrounding them completely with lots and lots of enemies. That's exactly what I needed. Alright, so we got us some buggies, we got us some war bikers. The war bikers are super dangerous. Defcoptas have good heavy weapons on them, so definitely got some good stuff there. So you can freely move away, so these guys must be shaken at least. It doesn't look like it. The morale's still okay. Alright, what do we want to do? How close is the next objective? That's pretty far out there. We've got some quick units we can use to scout. But I think for now we just want to focus on killing these Marines with the bolters. So my warbikers can probably do that. These warbikers have basically twin-link big shooters, so kind of like two autocannons on them. They've got decent piercing, so your armor doesn't matter quite so much. Could engage them in close combat here. I'm just going to move away a little bit, because I don't want to get gunned down by my own units. Just take a little crappy shots, just because we don't have anything else to do. And now we'll have the warbikers come in and just light them up. Doing it from close range, so yeah, very effective at close range. These guys are going to be hit and run, kind of like I was using the land speeders with the Marines, I think. They're not super tough. We've got very mediocre armor, health is very mediocre, but we can do a lot of damage. So we've got another objective there we could kind of start looking at, but I want to finish up these guys first. Hit our own unit there a little bit. Alright, we'll have the warbuckies do some scouting. There's another objective not too far that way. We could start looking that way. We've got a big pipe in the way, which is sort of unfortunate. Let's just head up and see if we see anything. That's a no. So mostly these are kind of scouting units, kind of like the bikers. Actually, I haven't ever noticed them doing this. Booby trap. Leave a nasty surprise for anyone who dares to kill this orc. 50% chance squad explodes on death. Okay, that's kind of crazy. I'd never noticed that happen before when I destroyed a war buggy. Maybe it happened and I just didn't notice. Just didn't know, like, why did they take damage? Let's take a look over here. Looks pretty clear, so I'm sure there's stuff on top of that objective, though. You guys I want to kind of leave back and hit targets I've already spotted. So let's hang out here. You guys, let's just sort of hang out here, checking this way. You're stuck, that's fine. Took a little bit of damage with you. Let's keep moving. Yeah, let's just head this way, east. We've got some good fast units here now. Defcoptas aren't super tough, but they do have good heavy weapons. We've got a rocket launcher here, not super accurate, but can do decent damage to infantry. Kind of use them, sort of like the land speeders as well. Which movement do I have? We could probably take a look up here just to see if we spot anything. And then get back down if we need to. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. Let's just back off a little bit, just in case. Try to avoid being seen. Alright, so that was pretty good progress there. Over here, some mediocre progress. We irradiated some Marines. We spewed ectoplasmic vomit all over some of them. Pushing up this way may not be super easy. We've got a long way to go. And I'm sure there's stuff defending that objective as well. Alright, let's see what the Marines can do.
We will make them pay in blood.
That's brave words as you run away. I thought they were going to go for my Weirdboy. Nope, went for my Flamers. Actually did quite a good amount of damage there in close combat. Alright. Anything visible here? I have to kind of get used to, now I'm red. It looks like, sort of, that's weird. My units are red, I think, on here. The objectives are still red if I don't have them, and blue when I have them, but my units are red, and the Marine units are blue. That's kind of confusing, actually. Alright, we didn't spot anything there, so let's just take command over here on this side. You guys take a little bit of damage. You're back to full health. I don't have a heal or anything that I can use now. So let's just reposition you. Shoot these guys in the face.
We will make them pay in blood.
Don't want to move into the radiated area if I can avoid it. You guys got pretty trashed. We can pull back, probably is the best thing I can do. I think, yeah, should be able to avoid the irradiated area. I do have a grenade. So let's hit them both with a grenade. Let's run back so we can try to heal up next turn. We don't lose the guys that are already dead, but we can get these guys back individually to full health. So I don't want you to follow this up, so please don't follow this up. So I'm going to attack. I don't want you to follow this up. Do not follow this up. Alright. They're smart enough not to walk into a radioactive cloud. That's something, anyway. Drop a warp bubble, everything else is on cooldown. I do have this radioactive bubble here, so I may not want to grab the objective until that dissipates, just because I don't want guys spawning inside of it. So let's have you move around and up outside of the radiation. Painboy, what do you have? You've got a power claw, and that's it. No ranged weapons, apparently. Well, that's disappointing. You've got a Weirdboy staff, and that's it. So yeah, no ranged weapons. I think that tile's irradiated. Alright, you guys, let's go hit them. Hopefully you're smart enough not to follow up as well. Alright, we got some smart orcs. Do not voluntarily walk into the radioactive wasteland. Kind of carefully come around here. There's some decent cover here. He is kind of running away. Just see if we spot anything. Looks like no. Alright. Don't have a lot of movement available. Let's just put you next to them, so if we do have a heal ready next turn, we can just use it right away. Although I don't think... Yeah, it'll be ready next turn. We can heal them up next turn. That's fine. Weirdboy, we do not want to go through the radiation. Let's head over this way. And you guys are going to kind of hang out here, waiting for the radiation to dissipate. Alright, that's them. Scout buggies. Let's take a look around. We've got some structures here. It's nice defense. I'm sure there's Marines behind it. Just whether or not there's Marines in front of it. Okay, we don't see anything yet. So we could probably safely move up at least a little bit that way. Let's have you check and see if we can spot anything out over here. Just want to take a look. I'm not really going to push on this. I just want to see if it's defended or not. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. Let's back off a little bit. We'll take a look next turn. If nothing comes down this way, we might try to just swing in there and see if anybody's defending that objective. If not, we can try to just kind of jump in and grab it, like we did before. I wouldn't mind healing these guys up as well, so let's bring them back towards my Painboy. If they get shot one more time, they're dead, so that's not ideal. Alright, you guys are the ones we want to suck up some fire with. Do have some cover here with this forest, so we can kind of hang out there for now. Can swing around this way if we wanted to. I'm just not sure if he's actually got stuff parked on each objective or not. If it's just 1 or 2 units, I might be able to take it. But if he's got more than that, we're going to bite off more than we can chew, and splitting up way too much. So let's just drive on this objective, and that's it for now. So you can also grab that cover. Chopper. Let's just try to stay out of the way. Probably won't see me down here. Oh, I have a battle wagon. I didn't even notice I had a battle wagon. Where did you come from? Let's come up this way. Alright, battle wagon has decent amount of health. We've got pretty decent armor. We've got twin link big shooters, so we can actually do some damage to infantry, but throw the infantry in that way the battle wagon will take any damage as we move up. It's going to be a lot better and safer way to advance with infantry. And I think I can dump a bunch of guys in here. Capacity's 30. Alright, that's everybody. Give the Marines their chance. Oh, he's coming back. And he's dead. Not a great choice. Alright, that was it. So the radiation dissipated, so we can grab this objective and see what we get for reinforcements. Before we do anything, let's just go ahead and heal you guys up.
Just gonna chop it all first.
Almost back to full health. Okay, you guys, let's grab this and see what we get. Oh, nice. So we got a killer can with a rocket launcher. We got a couple of units of Knobs and Mega Armor. Knobs and Mega Armor are super tough. They don't do a ton of damage shooting, but if I get them into close combat, they're really good at killing stuff in close combat. You can scout a little bit. Alright. So here we're going to head up to this objective, I think. We've got kind of a little hill here in the way, so if we can grab this, then try to move out here and here, although we'll still kind of scout and just see if we spot anything. Do know this area is clear. So before we move up, let's just see if I can get a peek of anything back here. Looks like it's undefended. It's undefended. It's 100% undefended. Can't believe you left that wide open like that. We'll grab that next turn. Excellent. I wonder if there's anybody here then. Alright, let's move up. Yeah, there's plenty of guys there. Alright, we've got 2 missile teams. We've got a Predator, and they are stuck behind some cover. That is not going to be easy to dislodge. Alright. Let's move you up. You guys hop in. So if I can get in a position to get shots off and then back away, I can probably do some good damage. These guys don't get reaction fire. I'm probably going to do more to the infantry, so let's go for them. Let's give it a shot. Actually, what's the penetration? That's just not bad. Let's throw something at the Predator. That was not so good. I can't get very far away. We'll try to use the mountain here to block, although he could just kind of come around and come after me. A little concerned. Alright, let's look this way. I'm not even sure if I get reaction shots with these guys. I think I do. It's not showing me a reaction arc, though. Alright, we're using you for spotting. We'll take some shots. That's fine. We'll try to move in, shoot, and then back away. I actually can get pretty close here, but I'd like to get away if I can. Still going to be kind of out in the open. I don't know, let's be a little bit more aggressive here. Nice. Yeah, actually being aggressive seems to be paying off, so let's just keep doing that. Hit him right in the flank. Good damage, good damage. Alright. Let's do the same. We'll just go in as hard as we can. I can't even see the Predator, which is disappointing.
Maybe today I will join the All-Father.
Alright, how about you also take some shots? That was super inaccurate. But you're mainly a scout, so that's fine. Let's tuck you in behind cover. Don't really want you getting shot anymore if I can avoid it. So we did take out one and damage the Predator. You're probably toast. Would have been happy if I could have killed him. We should have that under control next turn, one way or the other. Alright, over here we've got fresh units to advance with. So my Killican, you're kind of stuck. Let's get the knobs out here first. So 95 ballistic armor, 65 heavy armor, twin link shooter, power claw. Yeah, power claw is good. Filming shooters are okay. Penetrating armor, not super fantastic. They are a little slow. But these guys are really dangerous. Having played against the Orks a bunch, they were always a priority target for me. You've got to kill those guys as quick as possible. You're now kind of expendable, so you can look around up front. Fine. I want to move you back near the Pain Boy, so let's move the Pain Boy up and we'll drop the Storm Boys next to him. Although I'm not going to have a heal ready next turn. We'll just kind of hang out here until we can heal them up. My Weirdboy. I can drop a bubble on top of us for protection, but we haven't seen any Marines yet, so I'm not super concerned about it. If we did see somebody, we could drop a bubble on an area. But right now, no real reason. So you're mostly healed up. We've got a couple of them are still hurt. So I wouldn't mind getting them back to full health, but we only have the one Pain Boy. The Ork boys we can kind of use to draw fire. You guys got banged up too. I wouldn't mind healing you up. So we have kind of an entourage with the Pain Boy here of all my weak units. Is that everybody? That's everybody. Alright, so we've got a good hard core of infantry here. We're going to advance up, sort of out in the open on this objective. I think there was artillery reinforcements here if we get that. We'll grab that next turn, since he didn't even bother defending it. No, shouldn't have moved. Yep, expected them to die, but that worked out alright. We can get around behind them or in the flank and hit them and finish them off. Trading a couple bikers for a tank and a couple missile troops seems like a pretty good trade-off to me. See if I can distract you with... you're going to be out of range, so... Actually, I might be within his arc here. Nice. Level up. Alright, what do we want? We've got all kinds of new abilities and things I probably haven't seen before. Weird ammo. Blessed by Mork. The stacker can ignore a shield. 50% chance a ranged attack will ignore a target's shield. I don't see a lot of units that are shielded, though. Smash ammo. Punchy rounds that can pierce even the thickest armor and adds extra DACA. 20 armor piercing. That sounds fantastic. Give me the armor piercing, please. Especially with high rate of fire weapons like this. And more units. So from here, where do I want to go? Guess back up there. Because you're going to grab that this turn, and you're going to move up that direction too. So I guess you guys will just load up and head up that way. So we'll get moving. Alright, you already have Sluggas, Ork Sluggas, or Boys Sluggas, Knob Sluggas, a Pain Boy, and Knob Sluggas. Transport capacity 36 of 30. Does that mean I'm over capacity? Can you go over capacity? Is that a thing? I can't get in, so I guess we're maxed out. Fine. Got some shooter boys. We'll have you up front. Knob's bringing up the rear. I haven't even thought about Marine reinforcements. That could be kind of an issue. So if Marine reinforcements pop in from a flank or something, I'm not actually leaving anybody guarding the objective, so that might be a problem. But it's a first mission, so I'm kind of hoping that's not going to be a thing. Lots of nice, fast units here. How do we want to advance? Yeah, we can kind of come up that way. Ish. Send my scout up along here. Just kind of cautiously take a look. Oh, that's not good. Alright, so we've got some troops holding a position here. That's not an objective. We have heavy bolters, a regular dreadnought, and more heavy bolters. These guys are really dangerous to infantry, but I should be able to handle them with my vehicles. So my battle wagons should be able to move in on them fairly effectively without taking too much damage. Then we can kind of dump units off. I can take some shots from here. They're not going to be very effective. We'll go for whichever heavy bolter unit I have a better chance at. Which they didn't even notice I shot at them, I think. Alright, yeah, bye-bye. Okay, so you'll head up that way. You guys are going to head up around this way. And we'll see what kind of reinforcements we can get here. That might help us. Alright, we got flash kits. So flash kits are kind of the orc equivalent of heavy bolters of these guys. We've got knobs with combo scorches. We've got an actual knob, which I haven't actually seen the stats on. 75 ballistic, 25 heavy, not too great. Slugga Choppa, alright. Give rally ability, alright. And crack stick bombs. So you do have crack grenades, that's nice. Combo scorches. And we got us a Def Dread. So Def Dread, good armor, good health, but he's only really good in close combat. He does have a heavy flamer as well. So you're someone I want to use to draw fire. So I want you to waste all of your basic infantry shots at you, if possible. I wonder if I can hit him from here with the flamer. I don't think so. Let's go here. Oh, there's tons of Marines up here. We've got assault troops hanging out, hiding. We've got flamers. Okay, I can flame you guys. Can't hit them, so we'll just go for the heavy bolters. I do have to worry about facing for vehicle units and stuff. These guys might try to come in. They do have crack grenades, so they might try hitting the Def Dread. If they come over this hill, I want to have somebody set up to kind of shoot them down, or at least do some damage to them. You've got a shot. The flash kits are actually pretty tough as well. We've got good armor and good health. Snaz guns. That'd be like custom combo weapons or something. Snaz gun. That just sounds dumb. Back when I was playing, they actually called them bolt pistols and bolters and heavy bolters and all that kind of stuff, if they were effectively the same as the Marine and Imperial stuff. They even had like entire worlds that were sort of enslaved that would build them weapons and things. So it wasn't always like the special orky weapons that only worked for orcs. It was just regular weapons like everybody else. Alright. A lot of assault troops up there. Okay. Yeah, let's hit these guys. I think they're a bit more dangerous. Got good shots here. Okay, didn't quite kill them off.
I will join the All-Father.
You check that way. How far can you get in here? What do you see? Nothing. Oh, you've got a target. So since I'm next to this other unit, I shouldn't hit my own guys, I don't think. Okay, a little tiny bit of damage there, it's fine. You're not going to do reaction fire anyway. You've got a nice autocannon. I think he's might go with the crack grenades on the Def Dread, but I'm going to face this way just because we have the Dreadnought here shooting at me in the front. We'll set up some people here in case he wants to come over the hill and grab the objective. So I may just leave you here. and leave the 2 knob units here. You come in, grab the forest tile for cover. Nothing else. Yeah, no shots. I've got crack grenades with him, so we can try to do that next turn. Rally's got a pretty good area of effect. Just hang out there since I don't have any shots. So I want to sort of protect this side from the assault troops jumping over the hill. So I'm going to kind of set things up a little funny here, which may or may not work. Just to have some shots if they want to pop over and try to get in the flanks of my other units. And we'll leave them parked on the objective, but that does make him a good target. So you guys have moved. You've all moved. Right? Yes. All right. Over here. You can continue scouting for us. That's fine. You're basically expendable. Alright, we do have some Marines with bolters, so that is dangerous to approach, but if we have the knobs and mega armor go to first, they're not going to take much damage from them at all. I think that's probably going to be a big thing with the Orks, is deciding which units to absorb kind of the reaction fire, and which to advance behind with, and which to advance in front with. All of that's going to be a lot more important than it was with the Marines. My knobs are tough, but they are just fleshy little units, so you have to be at least somewhat cautious with just the regular knobs. They're a lot faster. Okay, you don't have a heal ready, do you? No. We've got Fighting Juice. That's only 1 turn, so that's not a big deal. Right, Weirdboy, let's just go up here for now. As we move in further, we might come out to here and then maybe drop the force field. But my Mega Knobs and stuff are going to want to rush in and hit the Orks up, or hit the Marines up close. I'm so used to saying, like, attack the Orks, hit the Orks. Attack the Marines up close. Engage the Marines in close combat. Just going to run up in a big clump here. That's basically fine. Hopefully they don't have any artillery. If they do, I probably would have seen it shoot at us already. Hang out there. Is that everybody? That's everybody. Alright, so we've got a good solid force here advancing. We just want to kind of reposition as we move out to where we're going to get seen. Got 5 of the victory points. We're moving in on that one. This force is going to be a bit of an issue. Definitely going to stop us from advancing for a bit. Let's see how much damage they can do to us here. Yeah, we do get some shots here. Unfortunately, they are Marines, so they're quite tough. We're not just going to kill them with a couple units shooting, but do some decent damage. Can at least soften them up before they get to us. And they're going to come in totally free. Did some pretty good damage there, actually. They haven't even used their crack missiles yet. They'll probably throw them all with the Death Dread. Got a Rhino! With Terminators. That's not great. Well, they can actually see me. I thought they couldn't. Don't shoot my knob in the back. That's not very nice. Can do okay damage with the Warbikers there against the Terminators. You guys are toast. What is that? A character? A Wolfguard Terminator character. Alright, we're definitely getting banged up a bit, but I kind of expected that. The assault troops are definitely a problem. These guys are pretty trash, so we can probably finish them off. You can go chopping into those two. Knob can chop up them. We did okay damage to the Terminators, not terrible. I do have a decent number of units in here we can send out. Do you see anything? Yes, you do. Do you have a flank shot at the Rhino? Got a Wolf Priest, so he's going to heal up units. I don't like that. Let's try to take him out. Fortunately, these guys' accuracy is not fantastic. Right, so let's shoot at the Terminators, and we might hit the guy in front of them instead. That's basically fine. Okay, good damage on both. But their morale's holding. It's very high. You've got a force field. You suck. So deploying units just uses an action for the unit that gets deployed. Probably move you guys back. We can get you into close combat, but you're going to get hammered. We'll probably move you back. Well, you are at full health. Alright, let's just have you get shot up. That's fine. Somebody's got to get shot up. So we can get a grenade off before we get in there.
Oh, Father, grant me strength.
And now we can't get into close combat because we took things step by step. That's one thing I think is kind of irritating. It's kind of designed where you can move step by step, but it does sort of reduce your movement depending on how things go. So now, very low. It's probably the same here. 50% very low. All right, we'll go for this guy standing out in the open. That was super low, not even like very low. Fine. Everything is fine. Okay, let's send somebody out. You guys are just regular boy sluggas. Let's go for the priest here. Let's throw the next unit out. Sluggas, go for the Terminators. Well, let's toss a grenade first. Preferably not on my own. Ah! Okay, that's not at all what I wanted to do. I'm trying to throw the grenade. Well, that's disappointing. Don't you have more units? Yeah, you got more units. Let's have our Pain Boy. You guys are fine. You guys are fine. So you've got that radiation stick bomb like we had before. Do I want to use that here? It's not a terrible idea, although I don't think I can throw it far enough to avoid hitting my own units. Or can I? Yes, I can. Alright, sure. It's a free action, so sure, have some radiation, kill off the Terminators, do some damage there. Alright, Power Claw, medium damage. So we can also reduce his ballistic protection, combat skill, and an action. He's already hurt, so let's go for just killing him. Alright. A weakened enemy or a dead enemy, I'll take the dead enemy. And some more knobs. Unfortunately, I can't get into this tile here to hit him. I can shoot him. Throw a grenade. And we should be able to safely shoot through here. That was super pathetic. Okay, is that it? That's it. Everybody's out. Alright, unfortunately we've kind of blocked ourselves in here. But he's got to get close to use the flamers. Actually, those are melta-guns. He still has to get close to use the melta-guns. You're already in close combat. If you stay here in the radiation, you'll take damage. So we want the bikers to move to get out of the way. Don't want you getting killed because you're super good at killing stuff. Let's bring the chopper back and out of the way where he can't see me. I can kind of sneak in here with the buggy. Let's just bring you in. I'm not going to have our guys come out yet because they're not quite close enough to be that effective. We only have shots at the Dreadnought. We'll take it, but we're not really going to do any damage. Again, I've got the war buggy, but I might be able to do some damage to the infantry, but we're definitely not going to do anything to the Dreadnought. And he's got reinforcements back here that can take shots, so that's not fantastic. Alright, how about you? Well, that's sort of dangerous. Let's move out. And we've got Orky accuracy, so as close as we can get without getting shot ourselves. And just take some free shots. Since we're out of their range and they can't hit us back. Now you gun them down. Oh, you didn't quite make it. What kind of grenades do you have? Stun bomb. Okay, so we can stun somebody. That's a good idea to maybe stun you guys. Right, you're dead. Now I can't move far enough up to use the stun grenade. But you've got a stun grenade, so alright, stun them. That's going to shoot me here. Heavy bolter can actually see right there, okay. So come around, shoot these guys up some more. So, Knob, you're already in close combat. Actually, how's everyone's morale? I'm not used to having to pay so much attention to morale like this. I know your morale's trashed. No, not too bad, actually. Have a crack stick bomb. And let's use our choppa. Nice. Do that again. Well, close. Okay. I think we've got a little bit better protection here, maybe. Death Dread. Let's kill some units here, hopefully. That was the easy one, because we softened them up. Now I've got to try to hit these guys. Chainsword's not going to do much to me, that's fine. And we'll sort of reposition so that our forward armor is at least kind of in the direction of the enemy. Alright, can I move you? No, you're kind of stuck. If I can break this unit, then I can move them away. So I may just have to stand here and shoot.
Watch out, brothers!
Alright, now they're broken, so now you can get out of there. Let's go for this. You try to finish that unit off. Fortunately, you're kind of out in the open, which is not ideal. You are probably dead no matter what I do. So let's just kind of hang out here. So the assault troops are dealt with. We've got multi-guns back there, bolters, heavy bolters. Heavy bolters are the main problem. Do have a shot. We could probably take a shot and move away. Tiny bit of damage. Yeah, we've got to hide behind you at least. Let's keep an eye. If it'll let me. Keep an eye up that way. So if he wants to move out, we'll get a shot from there. It takes like everything I've got just to wipe out a few assault troops. So making progress, kind of whittling them down. The assault troops definitely sort of are a distraction. Now we've got them taken care of. You're going to die in the process. My knob maybe get toasted. The heavy bolter here is really dangerous to my infantry. Not so much to, like, my Def Dread. The multi-guns are more dangerous to the Def Dread, but if we can kill them with infantry, that would work out fine. Alright, some progress at least. Alright, if anyone's going to take some fire, you guys could absorb some fire. That's fine. That's more damage than I expected, actually. You grab the cover. Do we see anything else? No. Alright. Do you have a heal ready? Where's my pain boy? You do. Okay. Who's the most hurt? Probably my storm boys. Let's go ahead and heal them up.
Just gonna chop it all first.
You guys got damaged as well. Let's take some cover. I can actually get over this hill. I'm surprised. I didn't think I'd be able to do that. What I might do instead... Let's drop a warp bubble. And we've got a kill bolt ready, so sure, why not? Excellent job. We do have shots, so I guess we'll take it. We've got nothing else to do with you. You're not going to have shots. That's not good. Alright, Sluggas, move up into the bubble. Pain Boy into the bubble. Killer Can into the bubble. You can kind of make it. And you've got shots too. Really bad shots, but sure. They took out their cover, so that's kind of helpful. Everybody in the bubble. Storm Boys, we could actually sort of ignore the terrain if we wanted to. I've got a crack. Stick Bomb will be ready in 2 turns, so we're not ready yet. It's taken quite a while to come back from cooldown. I think it's a lot longer than the Marines, or I could just be misremembering things. I can probably hide here, and then next turn we can kind of jump over the mountain. I don't think they can see me here. At least I hope they can't. Yeah, I would assume they can't see me there. We can get the reaction fire on somebody else, so we can kind of jump over to maybe go for the objective or hit him in the back. And do I want to do anything with you? I could probably get some shots in on the heavy bolter, but then you're going to die. That's about all I can really do. I could take some kind of ineffective shots. If I move up, I might get shots on them out in the open. I don't know if I can get away. Let's take a look from here. Okay, I do have shots. That's 65%. That's 80. Go for the 80. Okay, let's... crap. We can't get back to cover. I can take cover here, so I'll do that, even though it's somewhat suicidal. And that's everybody. Alright, things could be going better. He just healed himself there, I think. Still getting some damage through the bubble. What was that? Oh, flamer! Okay, he's using the heavy bolters on the worst possible target. For him, anyway. Much better hitting infantry with that. Alright, so that wasn't too bad. We do have this radiation kind of blocking our advance here, though, unfortunately. So let's take a look here and see. I can't quite make it into close combat. But you can absorb the fire, that's okay. You're standing out in the open, you didn't move to take cover, which is a really bad idea. Alright, we don't see anything else. Let's have you guys just run out here like maniacs and see if we spot anything. This might be totally clear. Alright, can you make it to the objective? No. But we can kind of hide somewhere. Out of the way and grab it next turn. Alright. That works for me. So that's probably the next one we're going to go for here. So it seems like there's not much else up here. There could be some stuff hiding. I'm definitely expecting stuff to be there. So you guys, let's start working this way just to see if we spot anything. We've got the forest there we can take some cover with as we move up. But we'll try to get the knobs to be the ones advancing, just because they're the ones that can take the damage. Painboy, we've got a rally if we want. I think morale's fine. Let's just go here a little bit. Stay inside the bubble. Definitely see how having a bunch of pain boys would be helpful, but you don't want to overdo it, because then you don't have the frontline units. But yeah, like knobs and pain boy combination definitely could be dangerous. We could advance a little bit more, but I'm not going to. That's fine. We'll keep our heavier units up front. That works for me. Alright. So here... Def Dread, morale's fine. We've taken a tiny bit of damage, so we can go charging right in on the Dreadnought and go in close combat with him. We'd absorb some shots as we go. The melta-guns, I don't think, get reaction fire. So yeah, let's just go right in. Yeah, the Dreadnought's dangerous because he does have a good cannon on him. Regular bolters and stuff shouldn't do much damage to me. So let's see what kind of damage I can get here. It does say low. It didn't look very low to me. Well, that was pretty good. That looked at least decent. Alright, I'm expecting them to die, so we're just going to face that way for now. Let's see. So if you move, you're going to get shot. What do I want to do here? I'm looking for a path where I can take some shots and then get away. I'm going to freely get here. I can actually come out this way pretty freely. Let's hit the melta-guns. Because I don't think I'm going to have much else I can hit them. And then we'll back off, at least for now. We still have some movement left. We can kind of decide later if we want to change the positioning. Chopper is a little far away. We could probably get a shot from up here. Let's hit the Rhino in the flank here. Just do what I can to keep their morale down. Okay, you can't make it into close combat. You can get some decent shots off. Although there is a wreck here now in the way of the heavy bolters. Could charge you on in. Same with you. We could move up and kind of gun them down. See what my chance to hit is here. 90% is pretty good.
Fall back.
Nice. Got that covered pretty well. Let's see. Look at who I can get shots with here without hitting my own units. I can just take shots from here, I guess. It's 50%. Why did you move? What? What? I don't understand what happened there. It looked like I moved and then got shot, but it might have just been their reaction fire because they didn't take much damage this turn yet. I can move in and do some shooting, but he's going to wreck me in response. Let's try getting in here and see if I can get shots off with the battle wagon. Go for the fleshy targets. Nice. I kind of underestimate how much damage the battle wagons can actually do. And I can't deploy there. Why not? Why can't I deploy there? Can I deploy there? I can deploy there. Alright. Fine. Keep you facing that way. Let's have you guys go kill the Rhino, if possible. It's going to be in the front armor, so, oh well. Yeah, not terrible. Yeah, let's actually move. We've got cover here and here that way. Look that way. There we go. So at least got some cover from the bolters if they want to come over, or anything shooting from this direction. We've got some cover. Kind of having to hold off here because I don't want to walk through the radiation, but we can kill the Rune Priest, or the Wolf Priest. I'd like to get you healed up. I don't like having you damaged. He does have a Storm Bolters on the Rhino, so it can do some damage to infantry. So I don't really want to stand out in the open here. Since I can't make it into close combat, we'll just hold off. Knobs can take more damage as a group, so let's take some shots. We're not likely to do much, but he's already broken, so we'll try to keep his morale down. Let's bring you guys in. No shots. Just come up a little bit. We'll try to get around, kind of use you as a scout. I don't want you getting too exposed. We can maybe try to sneak around this way and see if we can see anything. So we've got 5 objectives under our control. This is going to be probably the last one to fall. So grab this as 6, push in here on 7, and it seems like this is where most of the resistance is, although there could be some stuff here I can't see. Alright, over here, let's deal with this Wolf Priest. Did you heal up? You did. Not surprising. Okay, same thing, guys. Don't follow him up. Whatever you do, do not follow him up if he moves back. Alright, we can just kind of rotate people through here, I guess. Pull back if it's going to let me. There we go. Alright. I may even just put everybody back in the battle wagon. Come on. It's always kind of weird with some of the bigger units about facing, being able to grab the tile to turn the face you want. Alright, so from here, there's nothing super close. Well, they're fairly close. Yeah, we could just throw a bunch of people back in the battle wagon. Yeah, how about you guys get back in? All the close combat troops. We'll throw back in there. Actually, you can't. No, stop that. Got a heal ready, so let's heal them up.
I'll fix that. Just gonna chop it all first.
And you can't get in, apparently. It's at max capacity. So we'll just kind of hang out here for now. And you're kind of stuck. Let's get you up. You are kind of frail, so I want to be a bit careful with positioning with them. But I want to be able to get them into combat. I think that's about it. Well, that's not nice. Oh, he missed both shots. What was that? I mean, it doesn't always show the grenades and stuff like that. So what's going on? Oh, crap! That's a whole lot of infantry that just poured out of that drop pod. And that one. Great. We're not in a good position for this. Well, this is going to make things take a bit longer. All right. So, not fantastic. Penguin can heal somebody up. Oh, you're down quite a bit. Don't want you to take shots. We've got a rocket. That could be dangerous if I hit my own guys. I wouldn't mind getting some ectoplasmic vomit all over the place. I have to move up to do that. Can give some units extra close combat. I'm just not sure we're going to get super close. We can also just go for damage. So I'd like to heal them, but you guys move in and absorb some fire. So then you can move up. I can even throw a radiation grenade again.
I'll fix that.
Heal them up.
Chop it all first.
Yeah, I'll give you some fighting juice, because why not? It's a free action, basically. I know it's not, actually. It's not a free action. Grenades are free actions. Yeah, we're going to try to get into close combat here, so let's not toss the radiation grenade. Just do some healing and toughening up of my units. So let's see if I can position and get some good vomit fire all over them. Preferably not. I can only hit one. You guys are kind of in the way. Alright, let's toss a grenade just because we can. Move because we've got free position we can move to. That frees us up to just hit all of these guys with my vomit. And what do we have? Just bolters, bolters, and bolters. Throw a kill bolt in the back. And we'll hang out behind them. Okay. Now we'll bring the killer can in. We'll try to shoot from close range. So we're not going to accidentally hit any of our own people. I want to soften up these front units. The las cannons and stuff back here are dangerous as well. You guys are actually shooters. I give you some extra close combat ability here, but that's okay. Let's light them on fire. And do that again.
Fall back.
Nice. And I can even stun them. Yeah, why not? Let's just stun them. That'll make them a nice, easy target. You can't move, so just gun them down. And you got no shot there. Apparently we can't see the drop pod either. Alright, you guys who are back to full health, just charge you on in. Just kill them, please. Preferably without ending up standing out in the open like idiots. Well, that's not fantastic. I guess there is some cover that way at least. Alright, that could be worse. Let's look that way. You can cover that direction, that's fine. You're pretty hurt. Let's just kind of hang out until we can try to get them healed up. really don't want to advance at them. You guys are also pretty banged up. Let's take some cover here. Use your own drop pod against you. Over a little bit. Penguin's fine. Alright, I've got these two units. I'm not sure where I want to send them. They could be a distraction. They're not that big of a deal. We can definitely grab the objective, which will give us some more units. So you've got flamers and las cannons. None of these guys get reaction fire, but more las cannons. So we could just kind of run towards them. We're not going to get shot on the way. But let's grab our reinforcements and see what we get. Did find another unit here. These are just regular bolter infantry, so they're actually a bit dangerous. So have a crack bomb. And take some shots to the side. That was kind of pathetic. Alright, go back and hide. So we got Kill-A-Can with a rocket launcher, and we got a couple mech guns. So mech guns. Can't really take much damage. Smash a gun, pretty good range, accuracy. Not a lot of damage to armored targets, but good for infantry. So we could throw some shots down there. Let's just park on the objective and shoot these guys right next to us. Okay, could be better, could be worse. So now I can attack this, but I'm using it as cover, so that's fine. It doesn't actually have any weapons on it or anything. Alright, so how about we try hitting there. Okay damage. You will do the same. We want to hit the whole area. Definitely want the las cannons to be hit. Nice. Actually wiped out one of the flamer units. Good. Grab some cover. Ah, crap. Well, that's not great, but they can't really do much in close combat. Hiding. Marines shouldn't be hiding. Can't really do a lot about that missile team there. Let's just stay here because we do at least have some cover. You guys, sure, let's just run on in. Can do some shooting. That was kind of pathetic. And I'll try to get you guys in, if nobody else, next turn. Okay, so that could have been a lot worse. Not too bad. The reinforcements are definitely going to help, since we had a nice cluster of infantry there we could hit with the artillery. Out here, things are sort of under control. The radiation dissipated, so now we can kind of rush in with you guys. Let's have my infantry move in first, though. Because we've got kind of free shots, we might get some extra experience. If we can kill off a unit. Can't even kill him, shooting him in the back. Fine. There's our morale. Okay. Alright, you can get up there and kill him, so do that. And we can't get close enough to hit that with a stick bomb, although that wouldn't really do much anyway. Okay, you guys can kill the rhino, that's for sure. Just shoot it in the rear. No problem. And then I'm going to move back. We'll try to put some infantry in front of them just to protect them for the next turn. Painboy moving up here. Come on. Give me the tile I want. There we go. Okay. So I just have one infantry unit with bolters there left. Let's do some scouting and see if we spot anything else. Looks like it's probably it, although I'm sure there's some stuff back there. We'll have drop pods come at us when we head back that direction. Let's get some free shots in. I guess we'll grab the cover. Since I can't get that far away. Let's see. You can definitely get up here. Just gun them down from there if you can. Nice. It's really just a matter of who I want to get the experience with at this point. They still can shoot, so we want something a little heavier moving, so that's fine. If we have you guys come in, shoot them with your bolters, shouldn't do much damage. Just kill them off in close combat here. Nice. Okay, I got you watching that way. Let's bring my other buggy up here. Just to get vision. There's nobody on that objective. There's nobody on that objective, it looks like. I might be able to just kind of stroll in here on these last couple. Unless more drop pods come down, which is certainly a possibility. Actually, I'd say it's probably pretty likely, honestly. And you move up into cover. Definitely feel like I have to pay a lot more attention to cover for a lot of these fleshier orc units. Just move you up and have you hide. We'll head around the other direction with you. And that's everybody. Alright. So we've got these guys sort of delayed because of that radiation, but I think that's fine. We'll kind of see if any more drop pods come in here. Well, I didn't expect them in the same place. Ow. Yeah, las cannons might finish me off here. Yeah. He's got missile teams back there. Just did a lot to those knobs there. It's like a headshot with a las cannon. Alright, so you dropped what? Thunderhammers, that's not nice. You know that's not nice. They're falling back. Okay. What do you have ready? Anything? Fungus stick bomb, I guess, is all I've really got, but we're not close enough to use it. Don't have any heals ready. We can rally, we can drop another warp bubble, we can warpath. Well, warp bubble may not be a terrible idea, honestly. just move up and drop one as close as we can. But we'll probably take our shots first and then use it, because I think it will affect my shots as well. Alright, so we've got flamers and las cannons out here. Let's just try to rush in and kill off the las cannons if possible. Nice, we can level up. What do we want? Blast ammo. Exploding rounds that hit all men on a tile. Pleases Gork. Or booby trap. 50% chance the squad explodes on death. That seems awfully orky. I kind of like the blasta ammo a little bit better, although you are sluggas. So you're close combat mostly. So yeah, I'll just take booby trap. Okay, we didn't follow it up because now we're stuck with them. So you grab some cover. Try to kill them off. Not that they're particularly dangerous. We could even just take shots at the las cannons. Let's do that instead. Anything I can do to wreck their morale or do damage to them. And then I'm going to duck back into cover here. Although it does leave me open. Oh, their melta-guns are kind of far away. Yeah, it's probably fine. Okay. Do you have your... No, 3 turns for the crackstick bombs. I know there's some other stuff here. These Terminators are definitely a problem. Yeah, Terminators I do not like to see. Yeah, we may just drop the warp bubble here. Can you reach anybody? Not really. You're pretty hurt anyway. Yeah, a lot of these units are really banged up already. So yeah, we may just drop a bubble here. You took a bunch of damage. That's not great. Alright, let's bring you in and see if you get vision on anything. Just them. Okay. You guys like to kill this missile team. Just gonna move out as much as we can. Yeah, we don't have a shot, so kill them off. Very disappointing I don't have a shot there. Okay, kill a can. Throw some fire back that way. We'll move around, maybe. Yep. Of course, our accuracy is pretty terrible. You know, we killed the flamers. I wasn't concerned about them much at all. It's the las cannons I'm concerned with. The Terminators also. Okay, you guys are just trashed. I really wish I had a heal ready. Too many of my units are banged up. I can't really afford to put them out into dangerous situations. Let's try to get shots on the missile team back here. That's a no. Okay. I don't like this. Yeah, so we'll probably put the bubble up. So we'll kind of clump up here a little bit. So what I can do is kind of jump over here and do some close combat attacks and then try to get away. Of course, we're going to follow them up and be out in the open like idiots. Oh, now I've got a melee attack there. That's interesting. Okay. Nice. Alright, we've got a couple artillery pieces here. I'm going to try to target the near las cannons. And then you guys... I think there's another unit back here, so we could try hitting back there. We might hit both of them. Or we can just try to finish off the las cannons. They're almost dead. Let's go for trying to kill them off. Alright, we did get that guy. We didn't actually hit our own units, which is nice. I'm going to move over a little bit. Apparently very slowly. Just to get a little further away from those Terminators. Alright, let's drop our bubble. Although, some of the units out front aren't in it. And morale is basically okay for everybody back here. Yeah, morale's not too much of an issue at the moment. Although these front units might get hammered a little bit here. And if we lose some more units, we might need to use that next turn. So let's wait until using next turn. Okay, so sort of under control. The Terminators are definitely a problem. The heavy weapons back here are also a bit of a problem. But up here, we do have some troops we can send that way if we want to. This is all under control, so let's check out this back area. There's nothing back here. Okay. Can't quite make it to the objective. Oh, we got some bikers back there. So he's got his scouts kind of hanging out on the edge in the back there. I wouldn't be surprised if we get drop pods on here now, since we've showed up. There we go. Alright. Let's see if you can go say hello to the bikers. Well, we got bikers and we've got wolf riders. 50 is not great. And let's face them, although they're probably going to move around a bit. Don't have anybody inside the battle wagon, which I probably should have loaded somebody in there. Loaded up, so let's get moving. Everybody else, just try to keep up. Okay, they're down a little bit of health, but it's not too big of a deal. How far can you guys get? Alright. Chopper. Can actually go on the building. Let's wait to do that next turn. We can kind of pop up, do some shots, and then run away. Everything else out here is dead, so that's fine. Okay. Alright, we've got a missile team in the back. We could kind of move up and just shoot them up a little bit. could just take some shots from here and then back off. That's probably a little safer. Although you could do the same. Or we could just gun them down there. That's probably better. We've got combo scorches. Let's move up and see if we can get a shot. Nope, out of range. Let's just do this. Bring them up for support. Bring the knob in behind. Here, let's soften them up.
Fire everything.
Back off a bit. And they're just in range, so we'll take whatever shots we can get long range here. Okay, so pushing in on all directions here. Just have them in the back holding on, then we can kind of sweep in and hit the heavies in the back. And you guys are just going to stay put. Let's have you head over this side. Forget anybody else? Nope, that's it. All right. Okay, so Terminators are definitely a problem. I'm hoping they aren't going to get any more reinforcements. Got those power axes on those wolf riders. Oh, bug you down. Okay, no more reinforcements. How close can you get? Let's just grab the objective with you. Wow! I've got a Gorkanaut. Now you're screwed. Let's set you on fire. Let's do it again. Oh, that's terrible. My Gorkanaut is just going to destroy you. Gorkanaut. I haven't actually looked at you too much. 600 health. We've got pretty good armor. Deathstorm Mega Shooter. 12 range, 80 accuracy, 36 shots. So kind of like a Gatling gun. Essentially not great for armored. Claw of Gork, pretty good. Close combat weapon. Quad-linked big shooter. Also not great at armor penetration. So we're mainly better at killing infantry with you. Not really more heavily armored stuff. You can also put units in this guy, so he does have capacity, I think. I'm pretty sure, anyway. Just looking, I don't see move points, reaction, actions. I know I've seen infantry pop out of these guys before when I played as the Marines. I just don't see it coming up. We are orcs, so we want to get as close as possible, though, so let's just do what we can. Quad rocket launcher, quad link big shooter. I don't have my Deathstorm Mega Shooter available, though. Maybe I can't move and shoot with that. Well, it's available there. It's not available here. Deathstorm Mega Shooter, alright? Excellent job. We've actually got 3 actions here. That should finish him off, so let's just hit him with the Mega Shooter. Yeah. Like the world's biggest Gatling gun. Apparently I've even got a flamer. Okay, sure. Did I miss? What? I didn't think I was going to miss. And I can still fire my rocket launcher. It might hit my battle wagon, though, so let's... Well, I can't move because you're not... Morale's still fine. Alright. Let's soften you up a little bit, then. Or we could just stun you. That makes sense, too. If you're stunned, I should be able to move away just fine. Yep. Just want to get all the kills I can with him. Uh-huh. Alright. Lots and lots of deaths. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Let's say hello. Oh, we've got predators and a land speeder hanging out in the back. Okay. Well, that's not fantastic. Let's see. I'd like to kill that missile launcher if I can. Let's see if I can gun down both of them here. One action there, one action there. Alright, pick ability. Loudness. Mods your barrel to make it louder and therefore better. Plus 10 shock damage. Okay. Or fungus stick bomb. Mostly we're going to be shooting with these guys, so probably the loudener, I guess. Alright, excellent. Although I am a little bit concerned about the dual predators back there. In the long run, it'll be fine. We've got some good armored units here that we can advance with. So let's move everybody on in. Try to take some cover here. I could run out here and take some shots. Let's hang out here for now, and we'll try to sneak around and just grab the objective next turn. This might actually end as soon as I grab the 8th objective, even if he has units left. I don't have to actually kill everybody off usually. Just doing whatever you need to within the turn limit is all you need to do. Let's just bring everybody in. Bring me everybody. Have you hang back a little bit, because you're hurt. Okay, and then you guys just make a beeline over. As fast as you can. Okay, I've got a heal ready, but you're fine. You're a tiny bit hurt. I guess we'll just use it.
I'll fix that. Just gonna chop it all first.
These guys are definitely lagging behind here. Alright, making good progress. Almost got that objective. Up here, things a little weird. He didn't actually really do anything with his Terminators, which is very strange. And I find highly suspicious. They can only engage in close combat, so we could try to do some shooting from range. Let's see if I can use my other ability. Must have to have line of sight. You're already in close combat, which isn't ideal. I don't think they noticed that. If I hit them in close combat, they'll probably hit me back, so that's why I'm just taking the pistol shots. Okay, you... Let's try to get close because our accuracy's terrible. And throw some rockets in there. And that did almost nothing. Right. You guys are going to get butchered alive if you go anywhere. There's my pain boy. Okay, I've got a heal ready. You guys are a little hurt. You guys are really hurt. I'm more likely to throw you in front, though. They're even more hurt. So we could heal them up. That might be a better choice. Since they're more damaged.
I'll fix that. Just gonna chop it all first.
Them a heal. Hmm. 30 damage a turn, minus 40 weapon accuracy. That's not that big of a deal. They are shaken now. They've been attacked a lot, and they're kind of surrounded. So let's just keep throwing as much lead at them as we can. And then we'll have them go into close combat. So we could do Warpath. It's not going to hit them, though. Alright, there we go. So Warpath, so they can do extra close combat attacks. Also got my Storm Boys. And do you have your grenade back? No. We could throw you into close combat. Nothing else to do. Can I position anybody else to get shots, though? Probably not. So we can engage them in close combat here, which is probably not the smartest idea. Well, I don't think we're going to do any more damage. Yeah, it's very low either way. We're basically just hitting them with sharpened, pieces of sheet metal. Which is not going to work super well on Terminator armor. Can I get a shot here? I don't know if I can. Nope. Okay. You guys are pretty hurt. I'm just going to hang out. You're a little bit better shape. Not much, though. Yeah, I'm just going to hang out. If I can get close enough, I could stun grenade them. But yeah, we're not anywhere close enough. Well, you might be able to, actually. Yes, I can. Oh, it's just a stick bomb. I thought it was a stun. Fine. I won't do anything. Hurt my own unit more. Okay, so you guys, you are my last best hope for doing some damage to these Terminators. Get in there. Get with your bonus attack. I don't think that did any damage. Doing just pathetic damage here. They are broken, so that's something. Alright, artillery. I might be able to do decent damage to the land speeder if I hit it, but I want to kill the las cannons. So we'll do what we can to them. Terrible chance to hit. we did some damage. Okay. Just need the last objective. And we're set up where we can definitely grab it next turn unless you park somebody on there. Yeah, you guys, I really don't want to move you. You get shot by the predators if we move out here, which will definitely kill some of you. Oh, I almost forgot my warbikers. Let's bring you here. Kind of hard to see on the map. Is that it? That's it. Alright. So we give them their turn, see what they want to do, but I think we should have this wrapped up here pretty soon next turn. They didn't do anything. You've got 2 predators and a land speeder. What are you doing? Just because I want the kill. I'm pretty sure as soon as I park on this, we've got it. We'll get the kill, grab this. That's it. Yeah, I figured we just had to grab the objectives. We got a super cannon there at the very end, but that's fine. It's kind of a weird image. It looks a little stretched. Not bad. So we did lose eliminations. Now, I didn't lose all of these units. Right? I didn't lose 41 units. Yeah, that's weird. So I'm used to seeing, like, looking at this line. This has got to be sort of my losses, so they didn't really upgrade this very well. So unless I'm horribly mistaken, I don't think I lost 41 units in that. I don't think I even had 41 units in that. Alright, so we got Booby Trap with some knob sluggas, or boy sluggas. We got the Smasher Ammo with the Warbikers, which definitely helps. The Loudner with the Flash Kits, all that's cool. So then we unlocked just 4 skirmishes, it looks like. So we'll have to do 4 skirmishes. Then it's probably that, I would guess. Alright. Well, that was kind of cool. It's nice playing the Orks for a while. We've got a lot of different things we've got to learn. The units are quite a bit different. So I'm sure we'll get better as we go along. I'm sure I'm going to lose a lot more units in this just because that's the nature of Orks. We'll try to adapt our tactics a little bit, doing things like using a lot more battle wagons. We're trying to do a bit more hit and run. We also have to get closer with a lot of our units. Taking out armored stuff is definitely going to be an issue. The Warbikers are very good at that. But other than that, I don't have a lot of good units to take out things like Terminators or tanks unless I can get around in the rear or engage them in close combat. But we'll have to check that out some more next time. Thanks very much for watching. If you're interested in the Space Wolf campaigns of this or any other previous games I played, including other Games Workshop games, all that stuff goes up on my YouTube channel after it's dropped off of Twitch. That's also DisturbingPuppet, which is one word. Thanks again. Hopefully I'll see you all again some other time. Have a good one.